which is owned by Viacom, is under scrutiny for the way they're pursuing Jessica Lynch for a multimedia deal. They've implied that if she appears on CBS News, this is not made up, she could host TRL, and then they'll throw in an Ashanti Ja Rule concert in her hometown. That should be very therapeutic when you're recovering from injuries like that. 1500 West Virginia Wigger stomping on your porch. I think this is great. She deserves everything that's coming to her. Because you know what? What's wrong with her being a celebrity getting paid? Instead of a poster of Christina Aguilera, the kid has a poster of Jessica Lynch. Instead of reading obsessively about J-Lo and Ben Affleck, we start reading more articles of the guy that cut his arm off on the mountain, you know? That guy should have his own series, like a how-to book on body part removal, like a Bob Vila show on how to survive. The American Medical Association would never allow it because it'd show people how to do your own operation. But we don't encourage people that really do it. Like Rosie O'Donnell, she's rich. She doesn't talk about it, but I'll talk about it. You know how much money she gave after 9/11? $10 million. Nobody talks about that. Bill Gates has given away billions. Ted Turner, billions lately. Instead of America's Richest, why don't the front pages of like these magazines say the people that give away the most? I'm going to start it. I'm going to start selling posters of Mother Teresa, and I think every teenage boy will want one. Obviously, I photoshopped Cindy Margolis's body, but you keep Mother Teresa's face, and more importantly, you keep Mother Teresa's message. I like this. This looks like American Gladiators type now. You know, the networks are offering generous proposals in an effort to get the first big interview with Jessica Lynch. Can the news media be unbiased when courting and buying news subjects? Well, Louis.
Well, the news media is about as unbiased as my left nut. By the way, my left nut accepts a lot of money from drug companies every year.
He's not making that up. Laura.
No, because the media has packaged the war like Survivor with knapsacks and gas masks. And Jessica Lynch has breasts, so she gets $3 million, while the other men starving and sweating are disqualified.
All right, Rick.
Unbiased? How about Jessica Lynch dolls on the shelves of Rite Aid singing Rescue Me every time you press her broken arm? And she can sing with the babbling burqa Barbie doll backup singers with that, you know, removed clitoris Sarah Jessica Parker Stepford fundamentalist look in her eye. And you can have James Earl Jones sell it, you know, like Sex in Iraq, Jessica Lynch as you've never seen her before. She's got a butt like J-Lo.
Dan! I don't care whether the news media is biased or unbiased. This is the story of someone who had no money, got the crap beaten out of her, and can't remember large chunks of her life. Not only do I support Jessica Lynch, I am Jessica Lynch.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. I love it. So what do you guys think? Is this like, is this a way to skirt paying for the interview? Is that what they're doing?
Hey, Colin, you know, it's just business, man, right? And, you know, sex sells. Jessica Lynch, you know, what do you want to do? Look at, like, Hillary's drooping face? Or do you want to see, like, Jessica Lynch in fishnets and heels, maybe pushing her, like, new Girls of Nazarea Gone Wild special? I mean, it sells. That's what they want.
No, she's cute, but I'm attracted to Hillary, because I don't have any porn channels, so you have to adapt to what you have, you know? Yeah. So I look at Hillary and I'm like, yeah, you know, I can form a fantasy about her.
I know Louis a long time, and I question whether he has porn channels or not.
Yeah. Well, as a family.
See, seriously, though, it's over. Like, it's gone. Like, it's not even an issue. It's all entertainment. That's all it is. She's, like, going to do her dance. And it's like hanging out with a hot chick. You go, wow, that's some story you told me, you know, and then, you know.
Like, this is a way for her to get laid on a whole new level.
That's right.
That's true, too.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Maybe, like I said, Ashton Kutcher. He's around.
That's right.
He's mixing it up.
Don't you think the whole thing's changed, though? I mean, like, with the close media scrutiny of the war at CNN and all the channels covering it, like, she became an instant hero. You know, back in the day, though, you know, a guy like spent 5 years at the Hanoi Hilton. You know, he'd have his agent. Maybe he'd get on like the Carson show, but he'd have to really like, you know, bang heads and maybe get bumped by like some bad comic. You know.
You're right.
I'm glad you like it.
That's true. But the truth is, in the long run, whatever else is wrong with it, don't you think it's better that Elizabeth Smart gets paid, that Jessica Lynch gets paid, the guy who lost his arm gets paid, rather than some new semi-non-celebrity getting more money? And don't you think kids in the long run would listen up? If you started encouraging like heroes posters, it would sell better? Not better, but I mean, sell pretty good. I was going to say better than Pamela Anderson.
Anytime anybody gets some of, to me, it's like the money. It's out there, and some people that don't have it get some. Yeah, it's great, even if they got it in some weird way.
See,
you should get it.
What weird way? Nothing. You don't have porn channel, so.
No, like all
right.
Working at a glory hole for a couple months. It's not a bad way.
Yeah, he's got a point.
You can make money, you know.
Now let me ask you this. The U.S. military is considering sending troops in to take out Hamas in the Middle East. Hamas, the terrorist organization, in an effort to stop terrorist attacks. Should the U.S. intervene, Danny?
You know, I've long held the theory that sending in the troops is not the greatest thing, you know, because number one, first off, you're going to fuel the rage. It's like us fighting other people's battles, you know. We don't want... You know what I've always said? We send in a bunch of Italian guys from Bensonhurst. Tell them, this is your neighborhood. Get your baseball bats out, all right? I mean, it's worked in the past. I'm not, you know, advocating the violence, but, you know, it has worked.
Yes, it has worked. But more when people come into their neighborhood than them going out. Actually, proactive, I don't know if it would work.
How can you say that?
Believe me, I think he was sort of joking, not completely.
You can send the Palestinians.
It's the same thing, isn't it? It's like, hey man, can you go beat this guy up for me? Here's 20 grand. I heard that's...
Well, actually, exactly. It's like that old movie, My Bodyguard, with Matt Dillon. You know, Matt Dillon's picking on the skinny kid, so he hires Adam Baldwin, and then he hires the psycho biker on crystal meth, you know. I don't remember how the movie ended, but it wasn't good.
I don't care how you act with other shows. You don't leave me alone with these people on this show. We'll be right back.